Yes, hello. 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 Okay, we are almost set up. We want to do transcription stuff test, and we want to take the shortest time possible. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all great. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on more helpful content like this one. Today we are diving into the transcription staff application process. If you are looking to start working as a transcriptionist, this guide will walk you through the steps to apply. I will also help you to take the test and increase your chances of getting approved with transcription staff. So you open your browser, you type in transcription staff, then search. Look for the official website and click on apply now. So the official website is the first one. Once you'll be on the application page, apply now. You'll need to fill in some basic details like your name, email, and a few other required fields. The phone number, maybe. So this is basic details. Let me just. You also note that you have to give a PayPal email address. So for you to be paid, you must have a working PayPal email address. So let me say line with this email address. Let me just copy. Then my computer is a little bit slow. Okay, so you insert your name here. For this case, I just want to use a random name. Then the email address. Then the phone number, a random phone number. The PayPal email address, the national ID, the last 5 digits, then apply now. Once you've hit the apply now, it takes you to the test section. This is where they evaluate your listening skills, accuracy, and your attention to detail. The test will consist of short audio clips, as you can see. I have the first one here, the second one, the third one. Each of them lasts around 20 seconds. There are usually around 15 clips in total, and they may vary from one applicant to another. So I want to confirm to you that the test that you will be doing may be different from the one I have here. But you need not worry. I'll be covering all possible variations in the next few days so that you are fully prepared no matter which ones come your way. I want you to be fully prepared so that you're always ready, no matter which one you will receive. Again, I want to tell you about tips for passing this test, or just tips for helping you increase your chances of success. One of the tips is that you must listen very carefully. Some words may be tricky to catch, especially because of the speaker's way of pronunciations or just the way they speak. But luckily, you are allowed to replay the audio if you need. Always follow grammar and punctuation rules. Even small errors can lower your score. Type exactly what you hear. Don't add or remove the words, because here accuracy is very important for passing this test. Use quality headphones, or maybe you have to use quality headphones. Good sound clarity can make a big difference. It can be the difference between typing in the right word. Maybe because there are some speakers that reduce the level of noise and make the sounds more clearer. Always make sure that you are working in a quiet environment, because this will help you to hear this audio more clearly. So I believe with that we are ready to start, so we can
It's hard to empathize, but it's harder to empathize. If you've never seen the vastness of the area and try to imagine securing.
Let us just listen in to all of the audios, then we will start transcribing.
Securing that. Like that's
probably about a month ago, maybe. Can't remember exactly. Whereby I was coming along the A13 on my way back to the yard. I saw one of the other 99 buses, I think it was, broken. Well, what I thought was broken down in the lay-by, hazard lights on. So.
Yeah.
Again, my pride issue. I went back to school. I got my bachelor's degree in business administration. I saw myself going back into the workforce and doing stuff, but it takes a lot from me physically and emotionally just to be for them. And I don't want to just be here, but I want to be present.
I also want to tell you also is that you can shift this test. For example, you see if I go back lion. You see the test has changed.
Who can blame someone for a little bit of a relaxer?
Do that to see if you get simpler tests.
Yeah, there's a lot of judgment about a lot of things, I think. Good for you, though, actually.
And liner. I hope you.
Let's hope it doesn't.
But
you get
let
through
us
exams quickly, and then it's 2 years, 3 years. But you could be here 4 or 5 years, only here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And in that, do you get
these areas? It's hard to empathize, but it's harder to empathize. It's harder to empathize.
Already explained to you what I'm willing to give you. He said I'm willing to give you if like Peak Mid Colorado LLC is sold, you get a percentage of that my pro rata share.
The camera network, we want to move. We want to get it off our main network. Yeah. We have got it VLANs. Everything's VLAN. We've got 6, 7 VLANs in this place to keep things separate because there's way.
It's harder to empathize. If you've never.
Let us do another one.
Who can blame someone for a little bit of a relaxer?
Cigarettes are disgusting.
The entire night we record everything since we made our deal.
Yeah, there's a lot of long inventory here. So we've been moving that stuff out.
How many more tons do you guys think you're going to move?
Not sure.
Well, we need to know. We need to know too.
The hammer and Chaz,
Like whatever we have.
fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he couldn't save fuel and couldn't do all of those things where it's, you know.
The kid definitely had the car speed. The hammer and Chaz,
So, for
fence the thing
example,
trying to catch,
let us say that the beginning is
fence the
the
thing
car.
trying to catch him. The hammer and Chaz,
So we are going to begin with that one.
the hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to, the hammer and Chaz,
So this is speaker one. Speaker one, you can see your and remember that this is also very important to mark the end. You are told that it's an interviewer like that. So let us speaker one.
the hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to, hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he couldn't save fuel and couldn't do all of those things where it's, you know.
The kid definitely, fence the thing trying to, Chaz, hammer and Chaz, the hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work.
So there is an note towards
The hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he couldn't save fuel and couldn't do all of those things where it's, you know.
The kid definitely had the car speed. He had it. And hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he couldn't save fuel and couldn't do all of those things where it's, you know.
The kid definitely had the car speed. He had it enough every time.
Chase had to have enough.
And Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he couldn't save fuel and couldn't do all of those things where it's, you know.
The kid definitely had the car speed. He had it enough every time he got in the car and I'd gone backwards. He had enough. The hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he couldn't save fuel and couldn't do all of those things where it's, you know.
The kid definitely
come
had the
back to come back to here. So let us say that it is maybe
The kid definitely had the car speed. He had it enough every time he got in the car and I'd gone backwards. He had enough. I'd gone backwards. He had enough. The hammer and Chaz, fence the thing trying to catch him, but it didn't work, you know.
Yeah, well, Chase had to have enough speed, didn't he, to keep the pressure on Jamie so he.
let us
Disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of judgment about a lot of things, I think.
It's just, ugh. Just.
Good for you, though, actually. Just
I
never-
couldn't be around. They stir my allergies, folks.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
serious.
Yeah, same here.
Give me one of these and I'll be alright.
it's some that some